What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links leak video. I am sorry for getting this leak video out pretty late compared to everybody else. I wanted to get this leak video out a couple hours earlier than I am right now, but due to personal stuff in school, I've been way too busy today, but I'm finally going to be able to sit down and talk about these brand new leaks with you guys. If you guys are excited for this leak video, as always, be sure to go hit that like button down below to show your support, but of course, you can wait to like the video until you watch the full thing. And yeah, so first things first, before we get into the leaks, if you guys want to skip to any timestamp, I'm going to put all the timestamps in the description and in the comment section down below, and I will this time. I know last time I said that in one of my videos I forgot to for a little bit, but yeah, there's a ton of stuff to talk about. We're going to be talking about some new accessories in Duel Links, some brand new cards, some Duel Quest stuff, some Hassleberry stuff. There's all sorts of random stuff that we're going to be talking about in today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links data mine video. So if you want to skip to any section of today's video, be sure to go to the description down below and go click. Without further ado though, let's go talk about the first topic in today's leak video. So the first set of leaks we're going to be talking about is a couple just minor things. We're going to first talk about the UR sales that we're going to be getting from the KC Cup. As you guys mostly know about these UR sales, these are really good for players that are willing to spend a little bit of money. Usually how these UR sales work from previous times this was introduced is that you spend $1, you open up 3 packs and get 1 guaranteed UR sale. So this is what they're talking about, which, you know, as you guys can see right here, it says 1 UR card is guaranteed, all boxes are guaranteed. Basically, this is just saying that it's probably going to be that sale where you only spend $1 and you're able to get 3 packs and a guaranteed UR. I'm going to be going into the sales, hopefully pull some third copies of some good stuff. You know, I'd like to get a third copy of Miracle Fusion, as you can see from right there. Maybe getting a Canadian would also be nice too. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be going into those. Usually that should drop around when the beginning of stage 2. I think this will probably drop around stage 2 of the KC Cup. So look out for that when stage 2 starts. Next up, we're going to be talking about some new accessories like playmats and all that stuff. As you guys can see, we have 3 different playmats right here. We have one playmat on the left, which is really nice because it's an animated playmat with the familiars, if you guys know what these are, or the wind charmer, or the charmers. You either can call them charmers or familiars, whatever you want to call them. And it comes with the, you know, matte sleeve. Then we have some basic matte sleeves. We have this like little pink one, and we have this little like gray one. I don't have full reses of the pink and gray matte sleeves, but I think that gray matte kind of looks clean. It's a very simple look, but it has like, you know, the little Yugi's duel puzzle or little pyramid puzzle right there. So that's really cool. Forgot what it was exactly called. It's been a long time since I watched the original anime, but we're mostly going to be taking a look at the animated matte, as you guys can see on the left over there, because that's what we're going to be talking about. So first of all, we have the sleeves right here, and I'm not gonna lie, these sleeves are awesome. If I'm gonna get anything, either the animated sleeves or the animated mat or the sleeves, I'm probably gonna go with the sleeves because this sleeve is awesome. You can see that the border on the outside is kind of this like gradient thing. You can see all the familiar like ace monsters right there too. Gagi Gigo. There's like that little hamster thing, which is actually in Duel Links. I just forgot the name of it, but it's like a rare drop. But I don't know if we have the other 2 cards. But it's a really cool sleeve right here. I'm honestly really looking forward to getting this, honestly, because it looks so nice. But yeah, there's the sleeve in the full res right there, and then we're gonna start talking about the animated playmat. So first we're gonna have this right here. Now in the order that I put these the playmat in, this is not the order how it's gonna be in the animation, I don't think. If it is, that would be funny, but I literally just threw it up by red, blue, green, brown, and then the animated map at last, because it's an animated map, but this is not the guaranteed order of what it's going to be, but if it is, that would actually be pretty funny. Anyways, though, we have the red charmer right here, or the red familiar. I don't know the exact name of this card, but what I do know is that this is Brad's Yu-Gi-Oh! Waifu, which at first I was a little confused about why this is his Yu-Gi-Oh! Waifu, because in this picture it looks like a dude, but the animated mat at the end will show you why it's a chick. But there you go. We got the red familiar right there. Very cool. We have the blue familiar, which I like a lot, because blue-haired anime chicks are the best, and also that Gagio, or whatever it's called, that little, you know, alligator boy on the right on your guys' screen. That thing is cute AF. I really like that artwork right there. So that's pretty sick right there. Next up, we have the wind charmer right there with their little, I think actually that might be Petite Dragon. I think we actually have that dragon in Duel Links, if I remember correctly. That should be Petite Dragon. That's cool right there. And then last but not least, we have the brown charmer right there, or whatever you want to call him, because there's that right there. And then last but not least, we have the final, and as you guys can see, here's all the charmers right there, and you can tell that the redhead is, you know, an actual chick. But I'm gonna say, like, I don't know what it is in the freaking this one right here, but that looks like a dude to me. But then, you know, I found out at the end right here that it is that. So that's pretty cool right there. That's literally it for this segment of the video. Let's move on to the next segment. In this segment of the video, I'm going to be talking about the Duel Quest stuff that I talked about at the beginning of the video, and we're going to be talking about some new cards. Let's get into it. So literally, when it comes to the Duel Quest stuff, this is literally it for Duel Quest. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of really cool icons that are all in this like 8-bit pixely form, and it's all the Egyptian items, which is really cool. Now, I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess this was in the previous Duel Quest event, but I didn't really pay attention that much in the previous Duel Quest event, so I'm gonna guess these were in the previous Duel Quest event, but I'm not really sure because I didn't pay that much attention, but it's still cool to look at nonetheless. Whether this is a leak or not, this is still pretty sick to look at, so that's pretty cool. Now let's go talk about the brand new cards for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So as you guys can see, we have this list. This was a data mine from the Japanese version of the game, and we're only going to be talking about 2 of the SR cards in this whole list, but I'm going to need your guys' help for this one. So as you guys can see, this is sorted by newest, and on the top row, there's a bunch of N and rare card in this list, and I'm not going to talk about the rare and N cards in today's video simply because of the fact that I don't know every single rare and N card that is from this list. So if you guys want to help me out, I'm going to put this image in the description down below so you guys can download it and view it for yourself. I can't figure out all of the artworks of this card. The only one I've been able to find out was Force Resonator, which is the rare card. So if I can find out about all the rare cards and N cards and everything like that, I'll make a video on it probably. But for now, we're only going to talk about the SR cards because those are the most important anyways, and those were the ones that got translated for us and were leaked the quickest. So it is what it is. Let's go talk about the 2 SR cards from the newest list right here. So first of all, we have this Vylon Alpha. This is a 9-star light machine synchro effect. Takes a Vylon tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. When this card synchro summon, you can target 1 face-up equipped spell card in your graveyard. Equip that target to this card. While this card is equipped with an equipped card, it cannot be destroyed by spell and trap effects except for equipped cards. This card has 2200 attack and 1100 defense. So overall, it's just another meh Vylon synchro monster in my opinion. We've been getting a ton of Vylon support in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, but so far the deck has not seen competitive success yet in the game. For what it's worth, though, there's a couple good things about this. I do like the fact that if this card is equipped with an equipped card, it cannot be destroyed by spell and trap effects, which is really good. I like that a lot. And yeah, when this card synchro summon, you can target equip spell card in your graveyard and equip that target to this card. This is a 9-star synchro monster. The only way I can see that first effect of Vylon Alpha being super useful is possibly when you synchro summon some of the lesser level Vylon monsters that are maybe level 7 or so. Everything like that. You summon that one first, have that other Vylon synchro equipped with the equip card, synchro summon into Alpha, and then use that equip card that was just sent to the graveyard to equip it back to Vylon. There you go. It is what it is right there, but overall this card seems very mediocre to me, but I'm not a Vylon expert whatsoever, so I don't think this is going to really help out the deck that much. But it has 2200 attack, which is pretty decent for this deck because it's all about equip cards, and it has 1100 defense, so interesting card right there. Next up, we're going to talk about this card called Syphilis or something like that, and this card is pretty interesting because as you guys can tell from the artwork of this card, it looks a lot similar to that Grass Looks Greener, which is a card that's seen a lot of competitive success in the TCG so far that I got in. I think it's banned right now, the TCG, which is wild, and it's also in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So yeah, we have Syphilis, the monster himself, and it is a beast, a tuner. Once per turn, you contribute to 1 plant type monster to select and destroy 1 face-up card your opponent controls. When a plant type monster on the field is destroyed while this card's in the graveyard, you can special summon this card from the graveyard, and if you do, remove this card from play when it's removed from the field. This card has 100 attack and defense, and overall, this card's actually pretty sick. So of course, this card actually has synergy with that Grass is Greener, no-brainer, I guess you could say. But that's pretty cool right there. I do like the fact that if this card's face up on the field, you contribute out 1 of your plant type monsters to destroy 1 of your cards your opponent controls. Maybe one little wombo combo you can do is combo this with maybe Arrow Mages. You can use the Jasmine. Maybe you have Jasmine and combo it with that maybe. Probably not though, because I was thinking about Jasmine's extra normal summon effect, but Jasmine needs to be face up on the field in order to utilize that extra normal summon the effect the most, but you could still probably combo this with Arrow Mages if you really want to. I mean, it is a 1-star beast tuner anyways, so it can combo well with Rosemary to go into the, Rosemary synchro monster, so that's cool. And another thing too is that if you have multiple Syphilis on the field and graveyard, so for example, if you have 1 Syphilis on your field and then you have 1 in your graveyard, both of them can actually combo well together because if one of your plant monster on the field is destroyed while its card's in the graveyard, you can special summon it from the graveyard. So if you use Syphilises that's on your field to destroy your plant monster, you can use the Syphilis from your graveyard to, special summon Syphilis back from the graveyard. So that's alright, tribute material I guess, I don't really know. But overall, I think this is a cool card. Maybe won't see that much competitive play, but I think some people can figure out some really cool combos with this card. So yeah, that's going to be it for the cards. Let's go and move on to the last segment on today's video, and we're going to be talking about some Kaiba and Hassleberry skills. For the last part of this video, we're going to be talking about 3 different things, and the first thing I'm going to be talking about is this potential Rebecca leak in quotation marks. So, huge shout out to my boy Alcaru. He actually posted a lot of the data mines in my Discord and really helped me out with today's video. So, huge shout out to him. I should have shouted you out at the beginning, man, but thank you so much, Alcaru, for posting all these data mines. Anyways, though, he posted this data mine about this voice line right here. And this voice line was really weird because it was a character voice lines leak, and to him, it sounded like Rebecca, but in my opinion, I don't think it's Rebecca. And what I'm going to be doing in the video is going to play you guys the clip, and then I'm going to play you guys what Rebecca actually sounded like in the subversion of Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys can tell me in the comment section down below if you think that this voice line could potentially be Rebecca, because I could see it happening. We've been long overdue for a new Duel Links character in Duel Links, so possibly Rebecca could be a thing that's going to be a leak, but who knows right there. But take a listen at the audio and give me your opinion in the comment section down below. Moving on from the Rebecca leaks and everything like that, whether or not that voice line is actually true, if Rebecca is going to be in Duel Links, we're going to be talking about some other stuff that has been confirmed. And the first thing we're going to talk about is a brand new skill for Seto Kaiba. Seto Kaiba has this skill called Take It Yugi. At the beginning of the duel, you can add 1 Fiend Sanctuary to your deck. Now, this is a reference from the anime. As you guys know, I think it was either during the Battle City arc or like season 3. I forgot exactly when it was, but basically Yugi was about to battle one of the bad guys in the show, and Seto Kaiba was like, take this card, Yugi, and he gave Yugi Fiend's Sanctuary. So it's kind of weird that this skill is for, Kaiba, because, Yugi was the one that got the card and, like, used it in his deck, but hey, there is what it is. And for anybody who doesn't know, Fiend Sanctuary, basically what this spell card does is you special summon 1 special or metal Fiend token. It's a Fiend Dark level 1 attack 0 and defense 0. It cannot attack. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken with battles involving it. Once per turn during your standby phase, pay 1,000 life points to its token. Pretty much, though, this card is really good for a multitude of reasons. So if you do draw into this card, you basically get a free special summon out of this card, which can be very useful for tribute decks and maybe special summon decks. It is level 1, though, so probably don't try this out with synchro monsters, but it literally is a monster that you can special summon on the board. Boom, bada bang, you can use it for tribute material if you really want to. And I think it's really good about this is that your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving it. So if your opponent can't deal with this monster with some, card removal, they don't want to attack into this monster because it's basically a Amazon as swordswoman, which is pretty cool right there. So I like that a lot. It does say, though, that this card does get destroyed eventually, though, and also once per turn during your standby phase, you do have to pay 1,000 life points to destroy this token. So the most use I could see out of this card is literally being a tribute material for certain decks, but for what it's worth, this is actually a really sick skill. I think it could see some competitive play in Duel Links if we ever get this skill as an actual skill in the game. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Next up, we're going to be talking about a ton, and I mean a ton of Hassleberry skills. So Hassleberry is going to be one of the new characters that we're going to get in Duel Links very soon, at the end of this month to be precise. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of skills for him. At the same time, though, a lot of these skills are going to possibly be for his event that we're going to be getting when he, is released into Duel Links. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this, or you guys can go to the description down below, and I'm going to post a paste bin link that talks about where all these leaks came from. And this paste bin link talked about all these skills, and these skills are just translated. So these ones were translated. I found out these translated leaks from Zane's Discord, if you guys know that YouTuber. And yeah, we're going to be talking about all these leaks, but I do have the original paste bin file in the description down below. You can check out the Hassleberry event and all that fun stuff. Anyways, though, let's go talk about Hassleberry's brand new skills. So the first skill we're going to be talking about is Evolution Deck Specialist. If your deck contains 3 or more Evolution Pill cards, you can use this skill each time your life points decrease by 1,000. During your draw phase, instead of conducting your normal draw, you can draw a random Evolution Pill card. This skill can only be used once per duel. Now, we currently have 2 different Evolution Pill cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. We have Big Evolution Pill and Ultra Evolution Pill. But in this video, I am going to talk about one Evolution Pill card that is not in the game yet, nor is it confirmed in Duel Links yet, but it is a possibility that we can get this one. But this card is really, really good. So, Double Evolution Pill, it's a spell card. You can banish 1 dinosaur monster and 1 non-dinosaur monster from your hand and or graveyard. Special summon 1 level 7 or higher dinosaur monster from your hand or deck. Ignoring its summoning conditions, you can activate 1 of these per turn. So the fact that we're getting this, Evolution Deck Specialist skill, and it says that your deck contains 3 or more Evolution Pill cards, you can activate the skill each time your life points decrease by 1,000 and add 1 of them randomly. There is a chance that we can actually get this really cool double Evolution Pill card. I could see this as being a reward for Hassleberry at level 45 or something as maybe a 1-up, but this card is actually really sick. But currently in Duel Links, we actually have Big Evolution Pill and Ultra Evolution Pill, and you can combo that with Hassleberry's skills. So, like I said, Double Evolution Pill is not confirmed yet, but it is definitely a possibility once Hassleberry gets into Duel Links, which is really cool. Next up, we have a very simple skill, and I'm guessing this skill is only going to be for the event for Hassleberry, but it's called DNA of a Dinosaur. Each time your turn begins, you gain 200 life points. That's about it. I could see this as a skill being into Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is for a character unlock, but honestly, at the same time, it really sounds like a simple, you know, event skill for what it is, because like all these skills are very unique to Hassleberry, but I doubt all of them are going to be for his unlockable character. A lot of these are probably going to be for his event. Next up, we're going to talk about though the Dino Within. This card, or this can be used each time your life points decrease by 1500. Send one reptile type monster from your side of the field to the graveyard, accept a token, and then randomly play one dinosaur type monster that is the same attribute as the monster you sent to the graveyard, but it's level 3 or higher from your deck. This card must be able to be normal summon. The skill can be used once per turn. So this card's actually kind of cool. So you decrease by 1500 life points, which isn't that bad. Send a reptile monster from your field to the graveyard. Randomly play a dinosaur monster that's the same attribute as sent to the graveyard, but it's level 3 or higher from your deck. Which is actually kind of cool. So you could probably get some really good dinosaur out on the field, but they cannot be normal summon, or they have to be normal summonable. You're not going to be able to do those broken dinosaurs that are special summon only, which is probably a good thing. But if Dino Within is going to be a skill that we can use in Duel Links, I think that one can see competitive play because it says level 3 or higher from your deck, but maybe the translation is a little messed up. Who knows right there. Next up, we're going to talk about new Ultra Evolution Pill. Can be used each time your life points decrease by 1500. Send a winged beast type monster from your side of the field to the graveyard, accept a token, and then play a dinosaur monster from your hand. That must be normal summon, or that can be normal summon, can be used only once per turn. I like these skills though. It's really cool that we can basically easily summon some bigger dinosaurs, but they do have to be normal summon only, so you can't do the only special summoner set, you know, or whatever. Or you only can do you can't do the dinosaurs that are special summonable only. You only can do the ones that can be normal summoned, so that's cool right there. Next up, we have Spaceosaurus. Can be used on turn 3 and onward. Select the level 7 or higher dinosaur type monster on the side of the field. Attack and defensively become equal to your life points, and the moment the monster leaves the field, you lose the duel. Wow. That's actually kind of crazy. First of all, this would be a really good skill for farms. You play a farm that you gain a bunch of life points. There you go. You can give that level 7 or higher dinosaur type monster all of that attack and defense, which is really a good. Or you could use this to clutch a duel, which is also pretty crazy. Now, the fact that you have to use this turn 3 and onwards, and you do need to have a big dinosaur out on the field, is a hefty requirement. But if you could use this right, you could probably win a couple duels with this card. But at the same time, if that card leaves the field, you lose the duel. That's a wild skill. Spaceosaurus sounds sick, and I can't wait to see what people make with that deck. There's probably going to be some degenerate decks out there, but for what it's worth, that skill is pretty sick. Next up, we have Unstoppable Dino Power. This turn, the attack of all dinosaur-type monsters on the field increased by 100. The skill can be used once per turn. Okay, that's a very useless skill. Just play Tides That Bind instead. I don't get why that's a skill. Just play Tides That Bind instead. I'm gonna guess it's going to be an event one. Next up, we have Fossil Recovery. Can be used each time your life points increase by 1500. Add one dinosaur type monster from your graveyard to your hand. The skill can only be used once per duel, or once per turn, and twice per duel. That's not the worst. That's not the worst skill. So overall, I'm not sure what all these skills are for. Some of them are going to be used for the unlockable Hassleberry, but I'm going to guess some of them are going to be used specifically for the Hassleberry event that's going to be coming out very soon. Well, that's going to do it for me in today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Leaf video. Thank you so much for watching this video from start to end. If you did, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to go hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content and other content from me. I know I've been doing a lot of Apex Legends streams the past couple days, but that game has been a lot of fun, so I've been really enjoying to play that game. But don't worry, guys. I still got you guys covered when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. I've just been kind of slacking on it a little bit, but there's going to be some new Yu-Gi-Oh! Content coming out very soon. So if you're interested about that, be sure to go hit that subscribe button down below and all that fun stuff. Other than that, though, thank you so much for watching. I'll go see you guys in a new Duel Links video. Peace.